Good morning. Welcome back to the Tower of London, day 7 of our COVID-19 lockdown. Beefeater Matt, just giving you a few hints and tips what's happening here. We are still keeping the place safe. We're still guarding the crown jewels. We're still getting on and doing what we've been doing for hundreds of years. Today, I'm inside. The weather's turned a little bit today. I'm on duty here. It's quite nice. I'm inside the Byward Tower, our guard room. There we have a roaring fire behind me, very nice. And that roaring fire reminds me of a ghost story of the Tower of London. There's quite a few ghost stories, so I might pop them in between the other stories as the days go by. But one happened here, where I'm sitting. Very famous ghost story. There was a yeoman warder in the 1970s in here. There's been a yeoman warder in this room for hundreds of years, 24 hours a day. We sleep in here as a night duty. No, we don't sleep, no. We stay up all night just in case anything happens. But this particular yeoman warder was sitting on the other side of the desk where I'm sitting, facing the fire, smoking his pipe at the time, when all of a sudden, the gas fire, that fire there is actually a gas fire, the gas fire started to make a strange noise, or we thought it was crackling. He looked up, standing exactly here, either side of the fireplace, were two yeoman warders. He didn't recognise them, and they seemed to be standing in front of a blazing log fire. It took him a few seconds to realise this couldn't be happening. He looked at the two, and they were wearing the yeoman warder's uniform, but with the older accoutrements of a ruff and different breeches. It slowly dawned on him that he was seeing a flashback to hundreds of years ago. As this thought of horror crossed his mind, he looked up, straight into their faces. One of them leant forward, took his pipe out of his mouth, looked straight into his eyes, and they both disappeared. And it went exactly back to this fire that you can see behind me. These yeoman warders are not scared easily. They're all sergeant majors or the equivalent, Her Majesty's Armed Forces, but this yeoman warder for the rest of his time would not spend the night in here. When he was on duty, he would leave the door open, sit outside on a hard wooden chair, listening for the phone, smoking his pipe. He never, ever spent the night or closed his eyes in this place again. True, untrue, I don't know. As I tell the visitors, I don't think there's ghosts here at the Tower of London. I would have seen them, because I've been here for 250 years. No, I haven't. It just feels like that. I'm going to pop some more ghost stories of the Tower in for you, because we've got plenty. But I'm under the impression now that we're going to have plenty of time for these daily vlogs, because this lockdown is not going away. But I'm not a scientist. I'm not a politician. I am getting a little bit bored with people on Facebook telling me what their brothers, uncles, friends, cousins, good buddy who works in the NHS says. I'm doing what the government says to do, what the chief medical officer says to do, and what the chief scientist says to do. If he says stay in, I'm staying in. I'm in the right place for it. I hope you stay in. I hope you're safe. If you do have to go to work, please be safe for you and your family. I'll speak to you again tomorrow. Beefeater Matt, the Byward Tower, in front of his fire, signing off. Bye.